Well, we got tits here for the first time.
we got a set of tits on the podcast. Finally,
the best. Like,
sorry, boy. Yeah,
you could have not gotten.
You gotta talk directly.
Dude, look how high I am.
This is gonna be the best.
I know.
This is gonna be terrible for my posture.
This is what the podcast is going to be. It's going to be Tyler and Lorenza fighting and me mediating the entire time. And I love it. I love it.
You know what? Finally.
And go. No.
Therapist guy. We've got the love of my life.
Hello.
Chef extraordinaire of Casa de Sailor Oyster Bar.
Casa de Sailor. R.I.P.
Mrs. Tiny Forks herself. Miss Tiny Forks herself.
Ms. Married to the sea, not no man.
Not no man. Married to the clam boy.
Married to the clam.
I'm a clam boy. I'm just a clam boy.
Miss Lorenza Asnar.
Woo! Yay! Thank you so much. Finally, literally a female guest.
Yeah, dude.
So now we're breaking the third wall, dude. This is incredible.
We have not been very inclusive to our female counterparts.
Nah, it's like all dudes.
The girls are busy.
Girls are busy.
Girls
are busy.
Do tight shit too. Like besides, like we do tight shit, but girls do tight shit all the time.
Yeah.
And they're like, and that's why without girls, like as you know, we would. You know what I would do every day? Chill. I would not do anything. I would just be chilling.
We'd be like, filthy, disgusting slobs sitting around in our own
400 pounds.
Yeah.
Just
fucking laying
crypto
around.
boys.
Just dying at 33.
Cheeto dust
everywhere. That movie WALL-E.
Yeah.
That maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
I'd like learn how to get a Gatsby in my house.
What's a Gatsby?
It's like a mobility scooter. And just like live in like a flat ass house and just be like
that would be so tight.
Broke because of DoorDash.
Not me. I made you live in a basement. You gotta
covered
go down the
like dry
dungeon boy.
You gotta go down those stairs.
Just
you gotta stay
dry cum.
Yeah. just crusty boys.
Just like
can you reach it at this point? Can you still reach the
no,
guy? Like
it's like under
it's a
Cheeto dust.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself, dude. Yeah, maybe keep it under a little control.
Anyway, so that's why we have women.
Yeah, because literally I would not do anything. Like, dude, Kara is always planning shit. Like, I'm booked, dude. Like, you gotta call me like
weeks in advance.
And I'm like, dude, I'm just like, oh, we're doing that, and she's like, I told you. I was like, I don't fucking remember. I told her we need to make a Google Calendar.
Do you not have one?
I don't know.
Oh, your life must
be
miserable.
Well, I figured out, like, I found out today. I'm going to Virginia tomorrow. I'm like, right on. I'm stoked on it. Going to, like, Leesburg, going to the wineries.
Shout to Lee?
Yeah, I don't know if it's his place or not, but, like, no, I'm stoked because we're actually going out and doing something. But at the same time, I was like, I like getting drunk in the backyard at Dustin's and screaming
keeping
at
it
the
local.
wall. Yeah.
Big local.
Not leaving.
Support local drunks, you know?
Don't drink and drive. Stay local.
Exactly. You can just walk home. You save money because you're buying Gansons. And you're just partying.
When I was a kid in high school, like, I always thought that, like, keep it local and stay local was, like, a sexual thing for, like...
What?
Dude, Tyler was
what
so
kind
sheltered.
Of chat rooms were you on, dude? Like,
I'm telling you,
keep
dude.
It
you
local.
asked
Keep it to this area.
Locals only.
No, it was like
oh, dude,
girls not trying to bang other dudes from other schools.
Who said
boys.
that?
I think people
you were
said
not
that.
local, and
Where
Tyler's like
from,
checking.
man?
Dude, Tyler's checking his zip code and being like, I can't get laid because I live in Jamestown, man.
Yeah,
I think that's what they
you
meant.
think that's
damn, dude, you weren't a MAGA.
That might have been why I was a virgin all through high school.
Well, good, dude. If these palms could talk, my boys.
Please show a picture of yourself. Like, edit a picture of yourself in high school.
Right.
That's too why.
It's the best. It's my favorite thing when you do that. Because I wait for it. I'm like, where is it at, dude? And then he's like, yeah, I've spent like 8 hours editing. I was like, what? I'm just fucking around.
Oh, no, it's a source. I mean, this is like the behind the scenes for me of what I hear repetitively in the background of my home.
Well, thank you for that.
It's nice to be like part of the magic, but it was, God bless, it's costed a lot. Or like, come to bed.
God, I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm fucking working.
Or the intro. Or the
I need these 80 views.
Dude,
Like,
no,
my ego depends on it.
Justin.
Yeah.
I think that if there's a Tyler Valiant fan club, I'm the president.
Yeah.
You're the
I'm just.
You're the first man.
Can I be like the mayor? Or
yeah.
something? Like,
you're the liaison.
You're the CEO.
Can I be
Their
like
CEO. You're the CEO.
You're the liaison.
Okay,
janitor.
so
I like
Tyler
that
Valiant
term
fan
for
club.
you.
We are
Yeah.
right on top. One of my favorite things about him is so he's editing, and he knows what's coming.
Right.
So he preemptively starts laughing at like jokes. So like
So hot.
Well, he
So,
knows
like-
what's coming too.
Yeah.
so like I can hear him talking, and that's when like I can hear him laughing. So I'll like perk up and be like, oh.
And then, okay, that was funny.
He was excited because he knew he was gonna say something.
I'm like, should I
Yeah.
keep that, babe?
Yeah, dude, that's
He's like,
so
no fucking coming back.
fucking funny because
I'm like, I don't care.
you have to see and hear all the editing, and you probably hear the same clips over and over again, and rewind,
And the mixing
and then you
of
hear
the,
all that,
of the
and the
jams,
and you're probably mixing it way too loud, and like everyone's
Oh,
like, yeah, you're just like, oh, this is tight.
yeah, and we live
And then,
in like a building.
but I have to watch it when I watch it with Kara. Whenever I can nail her down for 5 seconds. She's always like. She's like, I start laughing before something happens. She's like, she'll get up. I'm like, babe, don't get up. This is the funny part.
She's like, it's been 3 hours and nothing's
Yeah, I
happened.
was like, babe, you're like, why are you
Or-
getting water, dude? Sit
or-
the fuck down. This is the funny part. Or I'll pause it.
Yeah. After 5-6 hours of him editing something, then he'll come to me like, hey, you want to watch something? No!
Yeah.
I already know what
I already
happens.
heard it. I heard it 5 times.
I'm like, but this is the finished one.
Dude,
Yeah.
I joke that I can probably play like Tom and Gip's part. I've never picked up an instrument in my life, but I could probably play their parts if need be.
You know
I'll
it by
step
heart
up.
'cause you've heard
I'll
it.
step up.
it,
I'll
like,
do it. I'll
play-
do it. I can't probably
Boys,
do this.
you
but
hear
I'm-
that? Jobs, not job
Not
security.
scared.
Yep. Buckle up, boys.
We're gonna be the new Krongabin. We're gonna replace.
Oh, yeah.
No, sorry.
That's hilarious. Just be like, yeah, we got tits and ass on.
Yeah,
stage.
it's just
Gip, you gotta
Beats
stand back.
tits.
You gotta stand
Dude.
backstage. We're just gonna plug her in.
Speaking of
And
gifts,
she's
he's
like-
blowing up. That boy's blowing up.
You got a
Literally.
billboard.
Literally, he blew up on a billboard.
We're gonna put it right here.
Yeah,
In Baltimore City, dude. Right above the Metro Gallery. It's
He-
very psychedelic.
The minute it went up, he texted all of us, and he was like, "Finally got my shit on a billboard."
Dude.
And we were just like, "My
If-
boy is just he's
it's
there.
It's great to
He's
see.
arrived."
He deserves every bit of it.
Oh, absolutely.
And I love it because like he took a picture. I don't know if you just recently saw, but his story or his girlfriend's story posted of him standing in front of it. Like he would never do that. He would never take a picture of it. Like he just would just be humble about
Hype
it.
Yeah,
women.
And that's
This
what I'm
is
saying.
Women.
Yes, they're like they see your talent and they're like, by the way, you good at what you do, and you can brag a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and you need to have that.
Wear
You
a
need
little
to have that.
Wear some little tighter pants, sweetie. Like,
Yeah, show me your
show that
bulge.
5-inch
Yeah.
inseam.
Show off that
Oh,
fucking dangus,
dude,
boy.
I see a little bit
It's
of
a
dang
little.
on me.
It's a
Show
little.
hog.
Show us the fuck. Like talk like a
Show
big
the
game.
hog.
Show the
I love
fucking
it.
hog. Like,
Yeah.
are you working with us? Are you
That's
working
a-
with us? Are you a bush guy
And
or are you
either-
a gasset boy?
Either's fine.
either way.
Oh,
Either's fine.
He's
no
trying.
shame in whatever game.
I mean,
but
because this
personally,
is a thick dick.
but
Yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
if you could have a generic acid.
You got that.
You're gonna be.
Your
Epic
clam,
girth, fuck
your
yeah.
yeah. If you could have clams
The-
with a gasset, go well.
I got neither of these boys.
Mine's more like the.
Stop. Like,
It's more like a
who's
microphone.
Mine's like a White Claw can.
Yeah,
on a good day.
yeah. Mine's a microphone.
It's cute.
Oh, put it up next to your face. Let's do a measurement contest.
the microphone or the can.
The can. I think I'm more of a Ganson. I think I'm more of a Ganson.
Ganson. I can tell by a mile, dude. Been there, done that.
Then tell me.
I love that. But yeah, no, he's killing it. So you guys might be playing that show, and then it's right next to the depot. It's literally hanging above
That's
the depot.
right. Fuck yeah. We
So
gotta
you can
climb
like
up there and
just
like
climb up there,
pigs.
maybe fucking graffiti it or something. And be like, go Gip, go.
Autograph.
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
TV and Tom
Yeah. All the boys, like just a bunch
and
of
Miles and Steve.
all the boys are just
Oh,
paint
just
it.
write Infinite
finger
Rock.
paint. I'll be up there,
IR.
finger paint, covered in paint,
Yeah.
like huffing paint up there. I'm like, this is great.
Have you ever
Oh,
watched that
die.
episode of The Nanny?
The nanny. Oh, I used to have the biggest crush on that woman.
Fran Drescher.
I've modeled
Still
like
have that.
25% of more, probably 40% of my personality on that entire show.
can
But
get
there's
that.
an
I can get
episode.
that.
Yeah, there's an episode where she hears that Mr. Sheffield is making her like a big Valentine's Day thing. So she buys a billboard and writes, "I love you, Mr. Sheffield." And then she finds out that he was getting her like tickets to like a Broadway show, and she was like, "Oh, no!" So she has
like-
to go up to like paint it and the whole episode. That's the whole episode.
I think I remember
that.
That's when she was like really falling in love with him, right? At that point in the series.
Yeah, it's like season 2.
Season 2, really? That's early.
But there's like 7 seasons. I think there's like 5 or 7 seasons.
Dude, I used to have the biggest crush on her growing up. I used to be like, she's the beautifulest woman. And then her voice, though, I was like, there's something about the voice, dude, that I was just like, talk dirty to me like that.
I like the voice.
Like, I love that nagging voice. Yeah, like that laugh. I'm like, oh, dude.
Do the dishes and I'll fuck you.
She didn't do dishes.
She cooked.
No, she said do the dishes and I'll fuck you.
She was the nanny that didn't do anything.
So yeah, exactly.
She built those children's self-esteem.
She raised those children.
Yeah, she really did.
She raised those children. You're right.
She was a very strong mother figure for those children. That
absolutely.
Was it ever?
It was widowed, dude. Wasn't
figured out where the mom was?
She died.
Yeah, she was widowed, dude.
I didn't pay attention.
No, you were looking at dead manuscripts.
Yeah.
I guess that's the one song we can do on the jam after this. Is like I'll sing the theme because that's probably the only song I know.
Sing it right now, baby.
So tight.
You would do that to me right now.
Yeah.
You would put me on the spot.
There was something.
No.
She tried.
It's like big band jazz.
Yeah. She was working on the International Queens and boyfriend kind of crushed it out, kicked her out of one of those crushing scenes. She was out on her fanny.
That's why they call her the
nanny.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay. No shade there.
Shouts to Fran Drescher, dude.
That was shouts to Fran Drescher. Dude, but that is a common theme.
She's into chemtrails.
Oh, never mind. I'm not with her now.
Oh, she's big QAnon?
I think so. I think so. Well, dude.
What happened to Gen X, you know?
I know, but she does.
The internet.
She does rescue dogs and do stuff for cancer. So you kind of like gotta let them, like if they believe a little quirky things, you're like, all right, well, what
she probably believes in birds too, but that's neither here nor there.
I've seen birds. I think birds are real.
Birds might be real, but
I think birds are real.
That 80s sitcoms. Have you noticed like all the moms were dead? That's how powerful the male figure was. Like, we don't even need a mom to just see it. Like Full House, killed the mom, mom's dead. Like,
no, it's like the message of you're replaceable.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. It's like, I'm gonna bang the nanny.
Like,
you're dead
protect
now.
your neck.
Like, I'm out. Right.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's what it was.
Dude,
the 80s.
Really?
Was wild.
No, you're so right. Like, that's such a big message of like, you are replaceable, and I will just get a hotter, younger, perkier model off the street. Like, she'll just
pluck
show
you right
up.
off the street. That's it. I'm telling you, man, I'm on to something. The 80s, baby. So here's the thing, dude. I just burped really loud. I meant to do this.
You could have done loud.
I wanted to do but I forgot.
There's a lady in the studio.
That's all right, dude. That's all right.
Yeah, when you're drinking cheap beer.
Well, dude, speaking of cheap beer, dude. Well, guess who is got some big news, peoples.
I love when you have big news.
Big news today. Got fired. For putting in, but for good reason, I guess, because I put in my 2 weeks today.
Oh, unionize.
And because I got another job offer in the same industry, still representing a beer, but a far better thing. Narragansett beer.
The
I will be
clan,
killing it with that. It's the beer of the clan.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Rhode Island's finest, dude. Yeah. Like, I think this is the only thing out of Rhode Island besides DJ Pauly D. And they're two really tight things.
It's the only thing worth mentioning.
Long Island. Yeah. That's long.
I'm pretty sure he's from Rhode Island.
Rhode?
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Pauly D?
Dude,
Pauly
that would
D.
be...
Google it, dude. I'm telling you,
that would be an
iconic
from Maine,
guest. Right? Rhode Island's Maine.
Hey.
Rhode Island
just
is not Maine.
Just putting it out there. That
Rhode
would be an
Island is Rhode
iconic
Island,
guest. DJ Pauly D.
It's the tiniest state, but
it's like close to Maine.
It's in between Connecticut and Massachusetts. It's like nestled in there.
I think.
I love.
DJ Pauly D's from Rhode Island?
Yeah. Or no, it's New York.
Google it.
Look. I love that out of all the things that Justin's really good at is geography.
He's a meteorologist.
I know where the internet. I know how to find places.
Dude,
I really am good at finding places.
You are so good at geography. Like every single time we've
I think you're autistic.
Cartographer. Lewis and Clark.
You're like good with dates and
Dude,
locations.
He's so good.
I'm a savant.
Everybody's got that one weird thing they're like incredibly good at remembering. Like I can remember birthdays. Anybody's birthday.
can kind of remember Mountain Wolf songs sometimes.
That's insane. Like, dude, but I never understood how people like did that with, like, obviously like bands have been touring and do the same song, the same set for. They better know their fucking lyrics by then.
We don't. That's the reason.
That's the craziest thing. Like that to me is so difficult. Like how playing the song is one thing, but remembering all the lyrics and singing them, be like, that's definitely not the right song.
That's why
you're singing like two different songs.
That's why you do the blah 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 blah, and then you go in the crowd, and you're like, yeah, whatever. And then you go ba na 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 na. You sing the chorus, and you go back.
Rhode Island.
Providence, Rhode Island.
Is that where
That's
he's from?
literally where the brewery is.
Wait, but is that where Paulie D's from?
Yeah, Providence, Rhode Island. So every day's a school day. So buckle up, buckle
I
room.
thought he was Jersey through and through, bro.
Dude,
hey, it's all one big family.
How do Guidos come from Rhode Island?
Dude, it's small. There's not much to do.
That's what I mean.
I mean, Maryland has a
Was he the only
Eastern
Guido?
Shore.
He's the only one. He's the king of the Guidos.
It's like emo. Like we have to like recognize that Guido, like that movement of like Guido with the gel and the tan, all that. It's kind of like an emo situation,
Damn,
you know, because like because Jenny JWoww isn't Italian.
She's not.
No,
Italian?
she's just a party girl from New York. She's not Italian, and Snooki is adopted, but she's actually Mexican. So a ton of the girls or like the people who like participate in like Guido culture are not Italian American. So it's kind of like it really is like literally 2000.
Are there Guidos in Italy?
No, did you not see like the season when they go to Italy?
Oh, dude, yeah, that was when Mike went off.
Tyler, we went to Jasmine's house and had Italian vegan dinner, family dinner, and watched the reunion when because they went and did. I know we were so drunk.
It was like if I'm watching Jersey Shore,
the best vegan lasagna.
Dude. My boy John Anderson back in the day bought. When all the DVDs came out, he brought every single season unedited, which was tight. Because I watched it on TV, but like to watch it uncensored, it was like a whole different show. I mean, you're seeing JWoww's titties, you're seeing fucking Ronnie's fucking Narragansett can. You're seeing
I seriously
the note. You're smoking.
Ronnie was mad into steroids. I can doubt he had a big guy.
He might have had a big guy, small balls.
I was just giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, you were making.
We ate an eighth of mushrooms and watched all 6, 7 seasons, 3, 4, however many there are. It seemed like 20.
It's still going, dude.
Oh yeah,
there's like family. They got spin-off shows and shit.
That's kind of, and I was just kind of it was in the room while we were out of the room. If you know what I'm.
No, so to answer your,
I watched every episode multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was one of my favorites.
To answer your question, no, there is no Guidos in Italy.
Oh yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, there's obviously like
there's no Guidos in Italy.
But I like the connection to like scene kid emo culture for like fist pumping house music shows, because they kind of have now like amalgamated with each other.
It's emo night every Thursday night now, everywhere.
Every
all
major city.
Right, it's everywhere. So like it's all coming back. Like
and
everything
doesn't go away. You know, like it's like a culture. It's like a movement. Like you participate in it, and like like you might not dress exactly the same or do your hair exactly the same, but the elements of it remain.
It's also the music's still there, and the best part is like. Now I'm like old enough to see all those bands I wanted to see, like because they're all doing their 20-year reunion tour and all that kind of stuff. Like MCR's playing at Firefly, which I saw them back when they're in the heyday.
That's fucking awesome.
But with TBS, that was a sick show, and it was like right before the Black Parade came out too. So they played that song.
Oh,
it was
so
like
they
the
were
first
still
time.
like
dude,
right
I saw them in
became
huge
culturally.
They opened for Taking Back Sunday.
Nothing like being a boy in America in the 2000s.
I know.
God bless. That is like.
It was kind of tight,
dude. It was sick. It was probably like when people say like what era would you like to, and they're like the 20s, some that want to be a flapper. No, the 70s group. No, dude, I want to be a fucking teenage boy, like 17, 18.
I want to have a
straight white man in early 2000s.
No, I want to be a bisexual man.
Hell yeah.
Twice the fun.
It's twice the fun.
Twice the danger.
Let me enter here and then enter here. Oh, it's two different
feelings. You got a clamp or a Narragansett for me?
Yeah.
But yeah, in that scene, like just moshing and crowd surfing without getting molested.
Well,
that was
but like I
just
said,
watched 99 Woodstock documentary.
Yeah,
That was after, dude. We learned from that.
Well, it was before.
We're
I see
talking
what you're
about
saying.
after.
After. So in the
2000.
early thousands.
Yeah, I just
The
said
early
2010-ish.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
2000
give or
from
take
I would say from 2005 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
That 5-year
Okay.
span was gold with fucking music
Dude.
back then and just the shows and the scene. There was a scene. It was
There
like
was?
it's like
was
the
a
80s,
scene.
like
it
hair metal
was
band.
literally called The Scene.
Literally, they had. That's how lame it was.
Scene
it was like
Kid.
nobody
Like,
had a name for it. It wasn't like glam rock.
No,
or
it was
But the
scene
scene just like made sense. Like
hair
it
metal.
made
the scene.
sense.
Yeah, it did. It does.
Because it was like making a scene. Like
Right.
people would go out to be seen.
Yeah.
So then you just throw a little C in front
Yeah.
of it, throw in
Yeah.
some fucking
a couple X's.
Throw a couple X's.
I chimed in.
and
Ah,
then
the
put a little
worst.
walk out front, and your mom's like, "Oh, my eyeliner's gone again." And you're like,
I
"Sorry, mom, I'm out."
Lorenza, are you
Yeah.
depressed?
I
I mean, yes, I'm not a man. Hey, Mom, you won't let me go. Dude, when you said that you went to see My Chemical Romance like in the heyday,
Yeah.
I got so jealous because I was probably 16 and my friend Hilda got us tickets.
Shout out to Hilda.
And
Shouts.
2 days before we went to go see My Chemical Romance, her mom was going to drive us. Her mom was, I'll take care of them and she can sleep over at our house and I'll take them to school the next day. And it was all good for a weekday show. And her mom, 2 days before that, saw the video for Helena. And she's like, you're not going with it. And my mom's like, well, if you don't have a ride, you can't go either. So I didn't. So, here I am.
You know,
in Mexico City,
Mexico.
nonetheless.
moms, dude, moms can be tight. And moms can ruin times, dude. It's not the first time. One time, I was supposed to see Blink-182 in Philadelphia for it was $1. MTV used to do $1 shows.
Yeah.
And it was at a like a small club. I can't remember. I didn't get to go, but all my boys got to go, and they saw Blink-182 for $1
In New York?
in Philly.
Oh, Philly.
And my mom told me I couldn't go. And I was like distraught because
Cindy.
literally like the reason why I started playing drums was because Travis Barker. This is before everybody knew who the fuck Travis Barker was, by the way. And which
Alright,
it bums me out. It bums me out because like I mean Machine Gun Kelly, I'm not gonna lie, catchy as fuck. He did it right, but fuck all this hype on him right now. I don't like it. I don't
pay
like it.
attention
I don't
to
like
that
Travis Barker right now. I got pissed about him.
I mean, his
Yeah,
trap
I like
drums
him.
are pretty fucking
He's sick. He's the
psychedelic.
sickest drummer. That's why I started
I
playing.
have so
And then
much
my
respect
mom
for
told me
him.
I couldn't go, and I was like, "Mom, I want to see them in like a club, like a small, not an arena." I was gonna be like, I could have like said something or caught a drumstick. It was like,
I could have said something.
like I could have been like, I want to party with you, like
drumsticks over
something,
here.
man. But no, it didn't happen.
I could have said something.
Yeah, I could have said something.
could've
to her. I could
fought
have been like,
more.
"Whoa, dude,
I could have lied.
slow down back there," you know. But I didn't. I didn't get to say something. Fuck. I didn't catch a drumstick. You know what I did catch? A bummer, man.
Yeah, you
That's all I got.
You caught some like childhood depression.
Yeah,
And
that's it.
resentment
Yeah.
for your
Yeah,
parents.
yeah, I'm calling the cops on my mom
Yeah.
now. Like every time she yells at me, I'm calling the cops.
Dude,
No.
That is like the one thing that I do want. Like if when we or have children, is like I will take them to shows. I don't.
You will?
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah.
Or be mean too. Like just be like, you know what? I had to do this. No, I'm just kidding.
We do.
Or-
When Tom's son was born, he'd come to Mountain Wolf shows. He'd come to practices. We bought
So
him little
sick.
fucking earphones.
Yeah, that was what we
That's
got
so
him.
sick.
That was just so super cute. And
Yeah.
like he like plays drums.
He's better than Tom.
He's like he rips.
When we went to see Baroness, and who else were they playing?
Seal and
with?
Ardor.
Seal and Ardor.
Oh, that's
There
sick.
was a
Mastodon.
little girl on her
I don't
her
like
father's
Mastodon.
shoulders, and she had like the head like the big,
That's
and
it.
she was like on her
Yeah.
dad's shoulder, and I was like,
ripping.
dude, my
love
dad
that. I
wasn't
love
into
that.
that scene, but my dad
Yeah.
had like a huge love for music and musicals and movies and all that stuff. He would take me, so that's the kind of stuff. Like whatever your kids
That's
into,
tight.
like partake.
Exactly.
Fuck
100%
Partake.
agree. That's
my pops took me to 50 caliber comeback practice every Wednesday for like 4 years. He
Yeah.
would drop me off at Woods.
yeah.
He'd like watch me change into girl pants and be
Yeah.
like,
You'd be like, "Oh, that's
What
my
were you
boy.
wearing?
this is a
That's
phase."
my boy.
That's my babe. Yo, Tyler, tuck your narrow gas in
Yeah,
well.
my boy, yeah. He's
Yeah,
like-
yeah, like just tuck
You're
to the
get-
side.
He's like, are those your sister's pants? And I was like,
They
Come
were
on.
my sister's pants. Like, don't tell him where.
Wait, did you have to change because you didn't want to see Carly see you? That you
nah,
took
I
her
was just
pants?
like, I
Did you
think
have,
I
like-
was like embarrassed.
Did it say pink on your butt, like when you're walking around? Because
No,
that was like
silly.
Dude, those
borderline.
pants didn't fit above your ass. So like you're walking around with pants like underneath your ass, and it just is a ridiculous look.
But it was tight.
And like
it's a tight vibe.
Tyler's
At
also
the
got a
time?
big ass fucking bubble butt.
You know what I told my dad?
Booty.
Yeah, he's got.
Because he was like, hey
packing.
bud, like, are you gay?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, man. And he was like, it's not a problem. And I was like, no. Like the girls that I'm into are into dudes that look like them.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. I will say, my mom didn't let me fucking go to that show, but they were super supportive of me playing drums back in the day. Like, my house was the practice house, like, growing up. So I had, which was tight because I had the drum set, and I was like, I don't want to lug this around all over God's creation. So they were like, yeah, that's cool.
It usually is at the drummer's house.
And my dad would be upstairs being like tight, and then we walk upstairs, and he's like, yo, you guys were playing like Sweet Home Alabama, I heard. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, that's cool, man. And I'm like,
you're like, thanks, Dad.
It is cool, Dad, and you're gonna like it again tomorrow. Yeah, but it was tight, dude. That's exactly what we did, and it was cool.
Another big music bonding moment between parents, our parents and our generation, A Knight's Tale, where you're like, I love this music, and your dad's like, look what I have, and they just pull out the Queen, like the entire Queen discography.
Oh, that's tight. That's tight.
He is gay. He doesn't know who Heath Ledger is.
I know Heath Ledger.
You've never seen that movie?
R.I.P. Tale? I didn't know Queen did the soundtrack.
No, they didn't do the soundtrack. They were dead.
What?
Freddie Mercury died.
Freddie Mercury was already dead.
Newsflash.
The soundtrack is mostly Queen songs.
So Queen did the soundtrack?
No.
They didn't
because
do the
they also
soundtrack.
have David Bowie.
Well, they didn't create original music. That's not what I mean by do the soundtrack.
I mean, they
didn't Phil Collins that shit.
No.
For Tarzan. They didn't Tarzan that motherfucker up.
No, they just used existing Queen songs and existing like Golden Years by David Bowie and stuff like that into the movie. So like us as like young children going to see this awesome movie about like a knight who like overcomes being from like a fake knight. He was like a boy.
Yeah, I saw that movie with you 4 years ago. I didn't see that as a kid. I watched Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. I'm a nerd.
Exclusively? Yeah, but this one, so am I.
Newsflash.
So am I. I watched Lord of the Rings.
I didn't watch Heath Ledger movies until he was Joker and Batman.
You missed out.
Yeah,
I know. I'm catching up.
He's also never seen Ghost.
Really?
Never seen
I
Ghost.
sent him a tweet yesterday that said, showing her how to rent a movie, like in Ghost, the clay scene. The pottery scene, and he's like, I've never seen that movie. I'm like, what? It's
I've seen Powder.
Powders? I've never seen that one.
Make fun of my boy Steve Fisher. Like,
I've never seen that movie, but I'll tell you this: Patrick Swayze is my favorite person.
I just recently watched the Bard bouncing one, Roadhouse.
Roadhouse is honestly the best movie.
I
that's
work with
ever
a dude
been
that's named after that character.
Really?
Dalton.
I was
actually,
yeah, that's
I
one
saw
of my
it, and then I went into work, and I was like,
that's disappointing.
I was like, bro, have you ever seen Roadhouse? And he was like, no, but like I know I'm named, and I was like, you're named after the dude.
He's like, you ever roundhouse kick anybody in the parking lot?
I was like, did you ever just like just be tight?
Did you ever just get in bar fights? Never.
Did you ever get hired to be the guy that never loses a bar fight?
I've never been able to have that opportunity.
Not you.
No, I get my ass kicked every time.
Oh, me too,
I've
dude.
ever been in
I
a
took
fight.
a lot of punches in the face. I don't have like blockers.
You can probably take it.
Once or twice, man, but I go down, dude, like a sack of bricks, dude.
It's
or
fighting's
sack of potatoes, whatever they say.
And that's, again, why you need a woman.
Yeah, because then I'll
fucking fight anyway.
I was going to say, to de-escalate the situation, you've been in more fights than me, and you kick ass.
Yeah, she's Rowdy Lorenza.
Bro, we were at the 8x10 once, and we're sitting there.
I'm very proud of that moment.
We're just chilling, and then I'm chilling, and then I turn around because I hear like this commotion, and she's punching this like 6'6" dude in the face.
So badass.
And I was like,
I was
just kind of flabbergasted. So I was watching. I was like, wow, this is like. You ever seen like a 5'2"? 5 even.
5
woman punches 6'6" dude in the face, and he's like, whoa.
Just like,
and like all of his friends like grab him, and I was like, whoa, what happened? She was like, he fucking grabbed my ass, and I was like, kick his ass.
Kick his ass. Kick him in the dick.
We went to see.
That's so tight.
ELM. We went to see Electro Love Machine. It was like a residency.
Shout
Tyler,
out to your brain, because I had no clue who we were seeing.
Yeah.
Dude,
Again.
we were dancing. Like, we were there to have a blast.
I mean, yeah.
And we were meeting Dan, we were meeting Ian, Maggie, like the crew.
The crew, yeah.
Tyler picked me up, and we headed up to Baltimore. We get there, and I was like, I gotta use the bathroom. I was like, cool. Goes to the bathroom. I was wearing like a little something, so I took it off and put my purse down so I can shove it in my purse. And when I was doing that, this guy grabbed my elbow, like just like touched me, and I was like, immediately I'm like, I thought it was maybe somebody we knew.
Yeah,
Like
like,
I said,
hey, what's up?
I looked up and it was this guy, and I was like, yo, like I grabbed my stuff, and that's when you started walking back, and you were like pushing him because I like ignored him, and then
I did like give him a shot. Like, all right.
no, Tyler ignored him, and we went. He's like, hey, like our friends are over there, so we moved to the side of the stage, and it's like our friends, Tyler, me. We had like a stool with like a couple of like our drinks and my purse or something underneath it, and this guy had like followed me, so I kept an eye on him, and then I lost him in the crowd. So I was like, whatever.
I'm dancing.
And then we're dancing, and all of a sudden I just very clearly feel like the reach around behind the stool, and like
He gave you a reach around?
yeah, like he grabbed me. He reached around the stool where all that stuff was,
Well,
and
reach
no,
around.
he didn't goose me. He didn't.
He didn't give you the goose.
Like,
No. He reached around and cuffed my fucking ass, and
Oh,
I
my
just
God.
grabbed the stool and I threw it at him.
Yeah.
And that's when I started elbowing him, and I was like, do not fucking disrespect
Fuck
women.
yeah,
and all
dude.
his friends were like,
Fuck
oh my
yeah.
God, stop, this girl. And I was like, he disrespected me. You
Yeah.
can see it
Sexually
more than
assaulted
twice.
me.
Yeah.
His friends were like, oh, he needs to go.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
they
this
weren't
guy
yelling
was-
at you.
Yeah.
They
Oh, well, no, at first they didn't really quite understand why I
well,
was
no, because they
beating
just
up
turn
their
around and all of a
friend.
sudden, like, their friends just getting their ass kicked by, like, some babe. And they're probably like, yo, what the fuck?
I know.
Who's that babe kicking us?
Yeah.
Lorenza, that's you?
Dan Armiger says that he was in the rafters and he was like looking down and he saw like a fight going on, and Dan's like, woohoo! And then he's like,
guy.
oh my God, that's my friend.
That's her. That's my girl.
I
Love
know,
that
he
girl.
came back down. He was like, oh, I saw that. I was like, good. Somebody saw it. Because Tyler was like
That dude.
vaping, like sucking on his little
Yeah.
blue cigarette,
Oh, yeah, the
ignoring
blue.
me.
The blue.
Remember the
He's
blues?
probably busy with his
Hey.
fidget spinner at the time, too.
Dude, I was
Stop it. You're giving me PTSD.
I know. It's coming back. It's all coming back.
I was like, life is tight.
Yeah, just spinning, fucking. Yeah, it happens, dude. That's why the Earth is like losing a second. It's because of all those
'Cause-
fucking.
Did you see that today, too?
Dude,
I
yeah,
feel like
it's-
everyone's been seeing that.
What,
Dude,
that
I
the
am
Earth
the
is
internet.
going a little faster?
Yeah, and every day.
We gotta like
days are
slow it
getting
down
shorter.
now. We gotta have a leap second.
I have
now.
been feeling really fast.
Dude, I've been.
Look.
You might want to grease up them hinges, bud. You're a little stiff.
I don't think I'm loose.
Oh, you're not lucid. So yeah, you guys are yoga broads, right?
We are
finished.
You guys-
the
how zen was it? Like-
power couple
There
at
was
the
Carly's
yoga
class at
Carly's class?
Annapolis Yoga
Factory. It was sick.
Factory.
She always
Was it
teaches
hot
me.
yoga? Is it always hot
It's
yoga?
always hot
It was
yoga,
100
babe.
degrees, and when we
Outside?
No, inside.
inside the room. So no, when we left after 45 minutes of just like working
Yeah.
out, just being sexy, dancing, booty is the shit. Stoked dudes are finally able to do it. Shouts to the boys as
Shout out
well.
to Ron.
Shouts to Ron. It's always got to be Ron.
So it's gonna have a run.
We opened the back door as soon as class finished, and I walked outside, and it was cold out, and I was like, "Oh, this is beautiful." Come to find out, when we leave, I get in my whip. It's
It's 90
registering
degrees.
90 degrees.
Dude.
And I was like, it's definitely 76.
Yeah.
It's not. It felt like 76 degrees.
It was
It-
that nice. It was
It's,
zen. Were you
it's really
pumped?
nice. And really, doing it like first thing in the morning, you're just like, it's not going to get hotter than this. And it doesn't. You know, like your day does not get hotter than that. That's the sweatiest and grossest you're going to be all day. And
But
that's
it's like,
okay.
You do it to yourself.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's
you're in
like
control.
welcome.
Yeah,
You
you
know what I
well,
mean?
what I said is like you
No,
start
I'm
your day
agreeing
like
with you.
sorry, what I mean by it is like you start your day by it. So like as the day goes by, your body's acclimated to it.
Yeah.
You know, like it just doesn't suffer so much. And then in the winter, it's so nice to get out of like the super cold air to just go in there and be like,
It's like
I
an-
can be naked-ish and still be warm. What?
Dude, yeah, everyone's nips are just blasting hard, like. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, that must feel incredible coming out like 100, like hot yoga, and then coming out to like 30 degrees. It's like the ice bath, you know, like a fucking
Cryogenic.
Well, that was my
cryogenic
move. I
boys.
would do hot
Slow
yoga.
the blood down.
Go home, take a fucking freezing cold shower.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, let's smoke some DMT.
When?
Let's like go eat some fucking elk meat. Let's just be Joe Rogan.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. I thought you smoked DMT on the way here. I was like, you're really holding your shit together, man.
I was like, when?
I was like, you're very coherent to this.
I was
boy.
like, when did you do yoga before you started doing yoga with me? Because I know you don't fucking smoke DMT with me.
Bit, dude. It's like Joe Rogan's Bogan Rogan.
I don't watch that.
I hate
Neither
him,
do
dude.
I'm a
No one
proud.
does.
There's a few things.
There's a lot of people
There's
like
a few
you.
things.
So you're not like,
there's a few things that I'm very proud of in this. I've never watched an episode.
That's good.
well, I've seen like a million episodes, and nowadays it's just fucking whack.
Yeah.
It's always
so
been
frustrating.
I know. I guess I never I never was a hype man for that. Like, I never was into podcasts ever. And shocker, no bullshit.
Hate him, bro.
Like I still don't really listen to him much. But like Joe Rogan, I started listening to Joe Rogan a little too late, I think. And I was just like, because there was like they had like the last one I remember that being tight was the one with he had the Black Keys on.
Well,
And
that shit's
the
cool.
musician ones are really tight.
Yeah.
So, except for when he had Ted Nugent, that was a strange episode.
That's
But
weird.
still, that is just that's neither here nor there. So I liked those ones. So I only watched them for like the musician ones.
Yeah.
Because whenever he had like experts on, he's automatically a fucking PhD in whatever they're talking about. I'm like, go fuck off, dude. You're just good at bullshitting. Like, you should have been a salesman. Like, you would have
I
killed.
think he sold a fucking podcast for $100 million.
He just
He
convinced everybody.
people to eat bugs and lard.
He was
And
yeah.
elk.
Fear
only.
Factor.
Eat the elk.
When
Elk
he,
blood.
This is the best way that I can describe that guy. He's a fucking boomer. He's just a fucking out of touch
Touche.
fucking boomer.
Now, even
at
more
the
so
end
than
of the
ever.
day, at the end of the day, you could just pretty much lump people like
Exactly.
in that one.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've been
it's
saying-
really sad.
And this is
Our parents, damn, like
and all the bullshit,
Money
fucking
changes you,
stupid
man.
shit that he says. This is
How old is he?
57.
He's like old.
yeah, he
8
boomer.
maybe.
He booming.
Oh, for sure.
He's just
He-
old.
One of the last episodes with Tom Segura. He's
Yeah.
also kind of now becoming
Yeah.
a boomer, and I was a
Yeah.
big fan of my boy. Joe Rogan is like talking to Tom, and he like interrupts him, and he goes, "Oh, I got to show you this awesome meme that a buddy of mine sent me," and then pulls out his phone, and then takes 10 minutes to pull it up. Finally gets it up on the screen. It's a comic strip
Oh my god.
from
Jesus.
a newspaper. That's not a meme. Hello. That's a comic strip, bro. So I was like,
You've had those. You've had those.
I forgot about all the transphobia. I forgot about all the COVID denying. I forgot about all the fucking crazy fucking billionaire simping that boy's been doing for the past 3 years. And I went, he's a fucking boomer.
Yeah.
It's a comic strip.
Yeah, it's it. You're right, man. Fuck that, dude.
I know you told me. Everyone, I wasn't listening.
I love
for like information.
I
sucked
love
in,
watching
man.
Tyler get upset about somebody who I told him maybe 4 years ago. I was like, he sucks. And
I
I was like,
believed
no,
it,
they don't.
But my argument was, you've never seen an episode, so
And-
how can you
and
have an opinion?
Because like I understand.
Speaking of that boy, sorry.
Yeah.
He's,
Who?
Alex Jones. He's
Yeah,
finally the
Gay.
Piper is coming to
Yeah,
roost.
fuck yeah, dude. The frogs are not gay, dude.
The frogs are gay.
Frogs
The
are gay.
The frogs
Oh,
are very
frogs are
gay. Oh yeah,
homosexual.
frogs are
Yeah.
fucking gay.
Yeah, they're intersex
I love gay
species.
frogs.
They like switch their
Amphibians,
genders all the time.
baby.
They're tight. Frogs are
Frogs are
allowed
gay.
to be gay.
Frogs rip, dude. Frog time.
Frogs
We were
rip.
talking about
Sorry,
it.
what were yeah, we did. What,
I don't remember.
Oh,
no. I was gonna say.
How you hate
need-
him? How you
See,
hate Joe Rogan, not
Oh, you
Tyler?
were saying I
Okay,
didn't.
yes.
Yeah.
Here's well, no. I know why I don't need to watch a full episode to understand this. When somebody needs to be defended by somebody who has no personal connections to them that fervently, somebody who has literally a microphone in front of them and is given the chance to just spew shit for money, is gonna end up saying a lot of stupid things.
Yeah.
And you don't have to listen to the whole thing.
Welcome
You
to
know,
the Heavy
most-
Riffs Podcast.
No, yes,
Yeah.
no, but
Yeah.
this is why I do listen. You know, like
that's
you
just
said, I don't.
entertainment in general.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Like we're not trying to teach anybody anything. But maybe somebody will learn something about Jersey Shore, and like maybe they'll know that like
Holidays from Rhode Island. Bro.
Tolini's from Rhode Island. chorico. Chorico is a less spicy version of chorizo made in Rhode Island.
How to make a clam boil. On the back of
if you guys, if you're also this podcast is not made out of. It's done because you guys like shooting the shit and you think you're funny enough to be recorded. I agree. You guys are funny enough to be recorded.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
We're bringing Lorenza on to pump us up all the time.
See, this is what we need. I need this.
I am a hype woman. I've been for hype. But
you should be a WWE superstar.
It would be unfair. Nobody would want to fight me.
You're just like kicking.
Nobody would want to fight me.
But you can be like a heel. Like you don't even have to fight. You just
when I used to go to jiu-jitsu classes, nobody wanted to spar with me because they were like, "Nah, she's small." I'm like, the whole point of this one is
because they were like, she's small. She's gonna kick her fucking ass.
She's gonna get in. Yeah.
Well, not bite. You shouldn't bite.
I
saw a funny meme. It was like sharks bite like 20 people a year, and then there's like it says New Yorkers hiding in the corner because apparently New Yorkers bite 1,600 people a year. There's like 1,600 reported like humans biting other humans. Crimes in New York.
You know how much
more
bacteria
human beings bite human beings in New York than sharks bite people on the
worrisome.
planet.
Dude, that's kind of crazy.
You know you have to.
You got some beers in there. Yeah. You taking a nap, bud? In the bed. Oh, you got to get some Zen in you, huh?
Can I smoke?
Yeah, absolutely. You're always more than welcome to. Yeah, no, that's crazy because Joe Rogan sucks and all, but so does a lot of people.
Like I say,
I suck.
Nah.
I suck at reading.
I think it's a very big difference to suck and have a deal with Spotify where you get paid billions, and then you suck and you just suck at a regular person level.
Yeah, true.
I
agree.
Like your wins are bigger because you're just a regular person, and your losses are just daily human losses.
Yeah.
But when you're getting paid that much money, you have a fucking responsibility to number one, not be boring. Number two, be accurate.
Right. Because how many people watch that fucking show?
Dude, that's my my qualm with people like that. It's just like the power. Like they have to fill up an hour, so they just talk. They just talk and say whatever they want to say. Unfounded, opinion based.
Hell yeah.
That's the whole point of a podcast.
Yeah.
Well, it's not an education.
Another thing too is like
pod.
And I'm not say
pod. It's pod. It's pod. The name pod comes from being in a small little group where you can discuss stuff with like-minded people. But when you grow to the audience that he grew and like the deals that he got, you have responsibility, period. Like when you become a public figure, yeah, you are an entertainer or whatever, but you still have a responsibility on certain subjects. I think we've
No, you're 100% right.
Definitely don't disagree with that.
Especially after the last few years that we've gone through where playing devil's advocate is excused so much heinous behavior. You just gotta
the rooster's coming to roost.
Yeah.
Whatever the saying.
Yeah. Here comes the fucking rooster.
Alex Jones is facing a defamation lawsuit where he was just ordered to pay $4.1 million to just one family from Sandy Hook. And the rest of them, it's going to be...
Now he ain't gonna die.
Yeah, that's the best. Dude, Alice in Chains, another underrated. But anyways, I think you're absolutely right.
Scrapple's favorite band.
I will say 100% money will change you 100%. Like dude, yeah. I'm putting people on blast. All those like very influencers, millionaires, all those people play like liberal, Democrat on camera and on social media, but as soon as their money gets fucked with,
oh no,
they are Republican as fuck.
Look at politics in general. Lobbyists like in the United States, for some reason, lobbyists are the ones that are allowed to write the bills.
I know,
and they're the ones that raise the money and get and it's. I
have so much to say with the subject, but I have to pee. I have the worst.
You can pee.
You can pee. Yeah. Just make sure you look both ways before you cross the street.
Knock on the door.
I'm just kidding. It's right there. It's right next to the...
Knock on the door. Don't just barge in. Some of these boys don't fucking lock that shit down.
Boys on parade. This dude's anus is hanging out.
Speaking of boys on parade,
yeah. So,
bro,
dude, you did it.
I saw Rage Against the fucking Machine.
Where do they play?
Capital One Arena.
DC. Big place.
Huge.
How fucking tight was it? Was that your first time ever seeing them?
Yeah. And that's like been, I mean, they've broken up and gotten back together and started new bands and then broken up again and then COVID and then broken up and then came back together. And then first night, or not first night, I'm being hyperbolic, but like the first week of tour, Zach De La Rocha breaks his foot. So you're like, fuck, are they going to shut it down again? Like a couple days after that, Tom Morello gets fucking tackled off the stage by a security guard. You're like, fuck these. And Tom Morello, I didn't know this. My boy is 59 years old.
Yeah, he's old.
He's almost 60.
That's how old
parents, my dad is.
My parents' age.
Yeah.
He's a year younger than my mom and dad.
And he's up
like,
there.
What?
Yeah.
Ripping it up. Like inventing guitar sounds.
Inventing riffs.
Yeah, but I'll say it today. I'm not impressed by his guitar playing. I like their music, but I'm not impressed by his
You texted me the other
playing.
day. You were like, doesn't it suck you're a better guitar player than Tom Morello?
Dude, it does. No, I swear, dude. Dude, when you geeked me out when you were like, when I was like giving you a little hate because I was jealous that you got to go see Rage. I mean, to be honest with you, dude, I was never influenced by them. I just wasn't growing up. Their music's, I'm not denying it. I think it's great music, but that wasn't the music that like influenced
me. It was Tool and Rage Against the Machine.
Which,
so that's
and
like,
you can hear that in your playing.
Yeah, those
like
are
100%.
Yes,
and that's great. And then it's comes through very vividly.
And that's why I think our James are so sick, because you grew up on like pop punk and, and like punk and alternative rock.
Yeah.
And I grew up on like progressive rock and fucking hardcore.
Yeah,
we both grew up on hardcore, but and then when it melds, it's just like, and that's why it works.
It is a crazy thing, but you
were giving me shit,
but I was giving you because I said it must be crazy to see a band that talks about hating capitalism so much, and it's $150 to see them play,
which I think is the worst possible argument against anybody ever being
against capitalism,
not constructive, critical, of a capitalist society.
Why? Because you said they would. Well, you said what was your rebuttal though when you said they were?
I just ignored it.
No, you said you're like, well, they
donated hundreds of thousands of all the money from every show. These shows
also they probably pay their roadies and all that people more than a living wage. So
you said they give all the profits to charity. And
someone was breaking it down on the internet, and I'm going to take this for grains of salt.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm not saying a grain of salt. I'm saying grains of salt.
Yeah, there's a lot of grains.
There's a lot of grains to go.
So let's say the first night of the show I saw made $340,000.
Okay.
They donate hundreds of thousands of dollars to charities every show. And they have been doing that since the early 90s.
The Prophets. What's the name of one of their bands? Prophets of Rage. So they're paying for the next album. They're putting it in the same.
Here's the thing. This is, and I used to.
I'm fucking kidding.
No, I know. No. It is a viable thing because I used to do this. I'd get in arguments with people about Noam Chomsky back in the day. Yeah. Because I'd be like, well, like my boy's a millionaire off of writing books, and like people have been saying the same thing about, like Hassan Piker, like he bought a $2 million house, but he's like a democratic socialist. You're allowed to be critical of something and also participate in it. And then when I say that, people will say, well, that comes from a point of privilege. And it's like, okay, but
What am I supposed to kill myself?
I exist in this system.
True.
There are better ways to do about it. Like, like Rage Against the Machine.
Participating in the wheel that is capitalism does not make you a bad person. I'm sorry. Like, it's impossible to not want to.
Yeah, what am I gonna do?
Cool shit costs money. Cool shit costs money.
I'm gonna lay down. I need to pay to lay down. You know what I mean?
Dude, you're right.
Like, what? It costs money to be houseless. Like, come on.
It does, dude. Charge it to the game, dude.
So it's like, okay, does Tom Morello have $25 million? Probably. I don't know. I don't know his bank account. Has he earned that? For sure. Has he also used his platform for really good fucking things? Right. And has Zach De La Rocha always like screamed from the fucking rooftops freeing what's his name? I'm gonna fuck his name up.
Your rage will set us free.
Muammar Abdul-Jabbar, like
Karim Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, no,
Jabbar, Al-Jabbar.
I fucked his name up.
Yeah,
he's been incarcerated for like way too
player,
long for like something he was innocent for. They've always donated money to like just fucking
cats.
just people that, like, you know, they've given it back.
They give it back. I love that you're defending the fuck out of them, and you know what? That's good. It's one of your favorite things.
It's not necessarily. You know what? It's not necessarily defending so much Rage Against the Machine as defending what Rage Against the Machine stands for, and people should. You know, when you look at how many people were fucking there at Capital One Arena, and you see how many shows they've had that they've sold out like that, you have to think about, like, you guys really don't think we can overthrow the fucking government?
Well, they tried.
Like,
yeah.
Not those.
Why not?
But
okay,
people.
Interesting. Why can't they?
Yeah.
Because.
And I'm not like for that. Obviously,
yeah.
I'm just saying, like.
Well, that's what the importance of bands like Rage Against the Machine, the organizers, the leaders, the people that visually are able to charge you $150 for you to be like, are you comfortable standing here spending this money and not fucking spending it on like your community? And
here's why I just figured out because like, so January
you still have
right?
$150. Still go enjoy it. You have more than $150. Go enjoy it and donate something.
Well, let's say like so January. What Justin say, like on January 6th, we all know what happened.
Yeah.
Why can't those people try to overthrow the government? Because
that's not the way to do it, man.
I mean, I think that's how it used to be back in the day. You would just take up arms and do it. But here's the difference. And I'm not saying, I am saying that ideologies can be wrong. Those people were doing that on bases that don't, frankly, exist.
They were doing it on the basis of a person. They were doing it for Donald Trump because he fucking spoke to their inner fucking
this was organized.
And this was organized.
And not that Rage Against the Machine isn't speaking to my inner insecurities. I like the riffs. I like the message. I like the lyrics. And it is very politically charged. And it always has been. And this is the thing. Rage Against the Machine has stood on the same grounds for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
The January 6th, I mean, if we were there, and our boy Steven was there, and he talked about it on the Robot Jurassic podcast, there's a group over here that believes in one thing.
Yep.
There's a group over here that believes in another. There's let's say 400 groups that all believe in completely different things, and if they didn't have one singular guy that kind of like brought them all together, they would butt heads about their individual fucking biases and all that shit.
They would have killed each other in the streets.
100%. I think they did. They were in there like, Blue Lives Matter, but fuck the police. Like, you know what I mean?
Antifa.
Antifa.
Antifa is the enemy. You're like, anti-fascist people are the enemy? People who do not want Nazis to take cover are against what you're standing. So you are telling me that you are pro-Tifa?
Pro-Tifa.
Tifa.
Pro-Tifa.
I'm gonna start a political movement
for all your digestive needs. That sounds like a yogurt.
Yeah, Pro-Tifa.
Pro-Tifa. And what's her name?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Helen Keller. No, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be the forefront of it, and she's going to be like, I still eat yogurt too. You know, like this is powdered yogurt.
I think we should get Michael Myers.
This is powdered yogurt. This is the future.
You
just
snorted.
add water. Yeah.
Mike Myers, the
fictional
character.
No.
Yeah, that's Jamie Lee Curtis'
not to be confused
arch
with
nemesis, Mike Myers.
Her brother.
I've never seen Halloween either.
Whoa, you should fucking read a book.
Don't like horror movies.
You should walk outside sometimes.
You should tell
it's horror season. It's horror season, dude.
I get
dude,
scared.
this boy like only watches anime and porn. I think like
anime porn. He can watch just
love animated porn.
Is it so? Is it psychedelic?
It's psychedelic.
It's a lot.
Dude,
imagine a lot of chicks with dicks.
Chicks with dicks and animals
boys,
and not like bestiality, but like
centaurs and shit.
Yeah, like
dragons.
Like humanoids. Yeah. Fucking other human. There is no gender in what you're watching, so you're just like, okay.
Yeah, this is that. Yeah.
You're like, let's go.
Bang that frog. Bang that frog.
Dude, it's
frogs banging frogs again, dude. It happens, dude. It's the internet, man. You're gonna find something fun.
Hey, man.
It's not for everybody.
Long story short, I think Rage Against the Machine's allowed to make money when they play shows.
That's perfect. All right, touche.
Well, so let me compare it to. Well, hold on, real
have
quick.
they made any new music since their original stuff? Because if that's true, then I respect them even more.
No, they haven't.
That's tight because dude, I hate those bands that like come back for after a huge absence, and then the only reason why they came back is they got bored and started playing music again, and then the album is just
the label
dog shit.
Tool's most recent record, I actually did enjoy it. It wasn't my favorite Tool record.
I liked it,
but they did that to get out of their record contract. So I can't like. So here's the thing, right? I'm in a band.
Yeah.
If I like the messages that we put out. If one day we make it and we're successful and continue to make people happy,
right?
Like, and we started, and just recently we put on a benefit show for Sailor and raised $1,700 for the fire department.
Which is
our
incredible.
very first show was a canned food drive, so that we wouldn't get bothered by the cops, and then we continued to do that.
Yeah.
And not saying bothered by the cops in any bad way. It's like we were doing house shows. Police were going to show up, and they inevitably did, and I was able to go out and say, they were like, hey, what the hell's going on here? And I would say, hey, we're doing a canned food drive, and they'd say, okay, cut it off at midnight.
You should be like, you can't come in here without some canned food. Go get some spam.
Yeah, I was like,
can't search my house without spam.
Yeah, I was like, I need some canned food or some clothes.
Yeah,
dude,
take your clothes
like
off, dude.
and like Rage Against the Machine, they started in '91.
Yeah,
and they like made a cassette tape that sold 5,000 copies locally, and then started doing all these other things. But they always have stood on the same message.
Yeah,
and like if a band gets like, what are they supposed to do? Give away all their money? They live in America. Like they're a product of America.
Saying that they need
I know. It's just there's a lot of sentiment like that on the internet, and it's like I was into Rage Against the Machine until they became liberal left-wing fascist. You're like,
where did you
exactly?
Did you listen to any of their music?
Well, no, but liberal. Think about what like these are what people say. Liberal left-wing fascists.
Bruce Springsteen just going, huh? Did you listen to?
Did you listen to any of the lyrics?
Like any of the lyrics ever?
Yeah.
To be 100% honest with you, I never listened to the lyrics in the songs. I literally
never do either.
I only know like chorus parts to like popular songs, and it's just like this band that's been playing fucking American 5, whatever it is, Flavor of the Week, or She's So High above me, she's so lovely, she's so high. Cleopatra
and Aphrodite.
Yeah, shout out to like the
Dude,
babes.
that's
the babes in
Those
rock.
are great lyrics.
Yeah.
Shout
But the
to
dagger is this guy
Greek
is still
mythology.
trying to figure out. This is the worst part about this. They're playing it. Listen, here it comes.
Oh shit! They're actually a band. I don't know if it's picking up, but a band in our vicinity is covering the song.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dance party.
We do a podcast in a practice space with 30 other bands playing at once.
Yeah.
But this band is like actually kind of. They might be actually the band. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the when I'm like I don't listen to fucking music for lyrics at all.
No, I feel you.
Like I love the drums, the guitar,
Really?
the bass. I don't like lyrics.
There's
I don't.
certain
I
bands
think that you
listen to lyrics.
can-
There's a lot that I tune it out.
I don't listen to the lyrics at all.
There
don't.
is some.
That's why I never like Bob Dylan. Like,
Okay, see,
It's all lyrics.
Yeah.
With that
I wasn't
guy.
gonna suggest him. I
Yeah.
was gonna suggest Mitski, Joni Mitchell, like
I'm
Phoebe
with-
Bridgers. I mean, even
If I'm
Taylor
listening to
Swift.
Femcore-
Even Taylor Swift
Taylor
is a
Swift,
lyricist.
yeah.
Like she
well, that's what
says.
she did before, but she was also really good at shaking it off. Yeah.
But no, Joni Mitchell, that woman can like make me cry, and like she still can perform because she's not like la 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 la. Like she's just like. My voice is this, and I'm singing you a poem, and
Like
it's
Mazzy
gonna
Star.
hit you.
That vocals.
Oh, well, that's different.
What's her name? Hope.
Valdez?
Yeah.
Is it Valdez?
It's something.
Menendez?
I thought her name
I
was
just-
Mazzy Star.
Her name is Hope, and that's what gives me
Avril.
hope, dude.
What about Avril?
Avril? She
Dude,
died?
No.
Avril Lavigne?
Avril
No,
Lavigne
no.
rips.
No. Alanis.
Alanis.
That's what I meant.
Oh,
Avril,
what I meant.
Avril
amazing.
Morissette.
Yeah, Alanis.
Yeah, she's a little funky
Lavigne.
bitch. I love
Yeah.
her. I love her.
Dude, Alanis is that girl.
I love the girls.
She
You guys want
rips,
to talk
dude.
about
I'm
like
femcore. I love 90s femcore. I live for that shit. My mom like would
Carole
rip that shit,
King?
and I would be like, Mom,
Indigo Girls.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Carole King, Dolly Parton.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She should be a
Dude,
saint. She's a living saint.
She's a national treasure.
Until she
really
sold out
is.
with that fucking working 529.
No, she tried to make relatable lyrics because she's an old
That
lady.
just says she was fucking
She's an
promoting side
old-
hustle culture, and we're like,
She's
our
an old
job
lady.
should pay us enough that we don't need to
She
have 4 jobs.
Gives books
Exactly.
to kids that
That's
can't
what
read.
she said, and she made a cringy ass song. But I love her. She also,
She gets a pass.
Yeah.
who Dolly, 100%. She donates books to any like if you sign up any child under the age of 5, she will send them books for until they turn 5 years old monthly for free. For free. For free.
Books and kids can't read good.
There will be no Dolly slander in my presence. This
I'm
is
not
your
slandering.
this is your home.
I'm
This is
not.
your home. I am in the church.
Hey.
We worship the what?
The
The
tits of Dolly Parton.
She has great tits.
We
I've in her.
so
too, because
there
her
is
tits
this
are
big
tight.
there's this big rumor that Dolly Parton has got quite a few tattoos and that's why she's always covered.
Oh, she's
They've been doing that with Steve. Who's the guy? Bob Ross.
Rogers.
And
Mr. Rogers.
And Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers has-
No,
true.
Mr. Rogers has like sleeves.
She's confirmed.
he doesn't.
She's confirmed that she's got a few little
She's got a little
tattoos, but she ain't got that much.
I read somewhere that like he was in Vietnam or whatever,
Yeah, it's not true.
and had like tattoos of all the kills.
It's just
under
Mr.
his arm.
Rogers?
Mr. Rogers
Yeah.
is like, this is why I never take off my fucking cardigan.
It's not.
You know what I mean? Like these kids are gonna be scared of me. He's like
You-
flexing. Like I've never seen that guy. Like he's never raised his voice. And apparently, same like in Bob Ross. Can you imagine seeing Bob Ross angry? No one has
No.
because he killed you.
That would break my heart.
He killed you. Like if that man got angry, he doesn't just get angry. He's gonna kill you.
No, I think
That's why no one lived to tell the tale.
I think if he ever got mad, he'd give you that look, and just shake his head, and then turn around and walk away, and you wouldn't hear from him until you made it right,
dude.
A la Pat.
and that would like figuratively kill you.
All
He'd be
right.
like,
I
cannot
love
deal.
this, but my autism brain is hearing Paramore.
I can't hear shit,
Oh,
Mister. I don't hear the lyrics.
speaking of
I
like
just know I know the melody.
speaking of trying to pull out a meme, I'm not going to. I found this girl on TikTok that like gives like voice lessons on how to like sing. To be like, no, you know the lyrics. Do not sing the lyrics. Sing the sound.
Yeah,
And she's like,
and then it comes to your head.
and then she's like, sing like this, and she's like teaching people. I'm like,
She's like,
I'm following this.
this is therapy.
I don't know. I don't know the words. I'll just go.
Yeah,
I just need to hit the
I don't
pitch.
know any of the words ever.
dude.
I'm at
We
Rage
know.
Against the Machine, and I was just like,
That's why I didn't go.
Yeah.
That's why I gave you the ticket because that's why I gave
my
you the ticket
favorite.
because I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of all that mob, not knowing the lyrics.
We
But at
should-
least you're tall, so I was like, not me.
We should make a
Oh, we
shirt.
were in the goddamn nosebleeds.
We
but
should
they-
I
literally
know.
make a shirt that says like do a design that says "Boys on Parade."
Boys on Parade. I like that. Boys in the Woods.
Yeah,
Boys on
Parade. That would be kind of tight.
I'm here for
Just
Boys
like a
on
little-
Parade.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Dude,
It's
I'm
like
telling you, it's that,
raining
and we were just
stars.
talking about that music from that point in time. Like Paramore was totally part of that, the early Paramore.
Absolutely.
Like, dude, that time in music was
Haley
wild.
Williams.
Kelly Williams
Love that
is eternal.
Dude,
She's still
that's
going.
like Avril Lavigne came back, and she's like been
She's old.
doing her thing, but she's wild.
She's doing weird
But-
TikTok videos playing into the conspiracy theory that she was
Is she
killed and
really?
replaced. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're kind
What's
of tight.
that?
totally
Not on my
looks different.
my for you page.
Oh yeah,
What?
she's like
She's the Paul
30 years
McCartney of
older
this
now.
generation.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because he's a fucking imposter, dude.
Who?
I know. I love
Sir
Fake
Paul McCartney. It might not even be Sir
Dude,
Paul.
have you never seen
Fake
that
Paul?
documentary?
I just said she's the Paul McCartney of this generation.
I thought you said that.
No,
No.
I said that.
No,
Oh,
Lorenza.
you- oh,
Lorenza's
shit.
the smartest person in this podcast.
Oh,
right now.
100%. Once again, shout out to
And
ladies.
the prettiest.
Yeah.
And it's my
Truth.
birthday.
Well, I don't know.
Sunday.
I was about to say no. I was like, no, I didn't.
Soon.
So it's birthday weekend, Friday night in paradise.
Friday
Yeah, we
night.
were talking about the other birthday we spent with you guys. Smoking cigars.
Car life.
What was that?
We just talked about it.
Did we?
Read a book, bud.
Yeah, dude, read a book.
I need Dolly
read a
Parton.
diary.
Have you ever, dude? I need
I
Dolly Parton.
can probably. Can I start
need-
claiming him on my taxes?
You should,
I should.
totally do that.
I'm gonna
yes,
talk
a
about-
dependent.
I love these.
I told you I can't even remember my own band lyrics.
It's exactly what. This is the whole point of this. The whole podcast is like
I need to learn
no
how to
one
sing.
knows what they're singing. It's just,
I need to learn how to sing. I need.
dude. A lot of bands have like I remember doing something. I forget which band it was, but they had a monitor like in front of their like a TV monitor with their lyrics like pointed at 'em, which is brilliant, and it would scroll through the songs.
I need that. Ozzy did that, but he's.
But do you
not-
even write them
He
down?
did a lot more drugs than anybody.
You would have so many more fans if you could learn your lyrics.
Burn,
Maybe.
Burn.
I don't know.
burn, burn.
That's what the
Sorry.
crowd is supposed to learn. So they can sing it back.
But no one knows what you're
I'm waiting.
saying, man, because you're making it up on the spot, which is never. not a bad thing. Dude, you are beyond a pro at doing that.
I'm a wordsmith, and I can never remember my.
A
shit.
wordsmith.
Dude, you're
You
a man of
Spoken from the womb.
just is a wordsmith. I'm telling you, to be able to make shit up and just like, dude, sometimes like you're singing like three
fish on.
Yeah, three
He's
different
a simple
fucking
boy,
lyrics.
Justin.
You're like this is from this song, this is from that song. I'm just gonna. This is why all your songs are like Neil's Odyssey, Ricus's penis, fucking Zocard's Last Dream.
Yes.
You know, and
Dude.
then, and it's like 8 songs, and he's just like, and you forget what song you're playing. You're like, I don't even know where I'm at.
My mom's like, I like this song.
I know.
What song is this? I'm like, Sex Messiah.
Yeah, it's like Bird.
And my mom's like, I love Sex Messiah. Mom, don't say it
Yeah.
out loud. I know
Yeah.
you're trying to be supportive. Don't share this on
Yeah.
the story.
I think that's the
Share it.
funniest song.
Share it.
That's so tight.
It starts off going, I'm full of fried chicken. Do you know how many blogs
Fried you for that one.
were like, we don't take this band seriously? Because
You shouldn't.
And I was like, did you
dude.
listen to the rest of the song?
Really?
Yeah.
Because you said that?
Yeah.
I'm going to post them all right here. I got to go through. No, I think they're all gone.
No,
Yeah,
they're
the
not.
internet ripped it off.
As if you didn't screenshot that, Tyler. Like, you are the receipt queen. Dude,
Yeah, you're.
if anything's bad ever been said about Tyler, he knows.
I've
He
got it
knows.
locked away in here. That's why I
Ugh.
can't remember my.
I also
good
lost
with
my
your hands,
shirt.
bro?
Yeah, it's all good, dude. It's
a
the
little
lights,
big
man.
for me.
You can use a Mountain Wolf shirt to clean that up.
Sorry.
Just lick it.
Actually,
up,
use a Mountain Wolf
Tyler.
shirt to clean that up, and then we'll sell that shirt.
Yeah, it's got the blood of the clam on it.
Like spit on it too, maybe.
Where's the shirt?
Yeah.
No, don't actually use that.
Well, then, can you
I'll go get a. I gotta piss anyways. I'll go get a. Paper.
Oh, now you're gonna piss.
Now we go.
Now you guys.
Now we talk.
It's all your fault.
What's up, girlies?
You know.
It's time for the good time, the real show.
Yeah. Sorry, this took so long.
Let's lock him out.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry it took so long. Yeah, we were like Tyler was just really like slowing this whole thing down. So now we're here. We're talking good shit.
We're talking femcore.
We're talking femcore. Like, don't even get me started.
Welcome to Softer
We're talking-
Riffs.
Yeah.
Let's
wow.
talk about
Lilith rips. Or riffs.
Lilith.
Lilith riffs.
We
like
worship
Lilith there?
Eve. We worship Eve.
Yeah.
Courtney Love did not do it.
No, and
She did not do it. She
Jewel.
loved him.
Jewel might as well be
Jewel?
Jesus in Christ.
Oh, I love
You know
Jewel.
what I mean?
She was at Woodstock '99.
She pissed
She-
everyone off apparently.
She did. She
She's like,
dipped
everyone
too.
was like, oh, I thought
She
this was
mad
gonna be a
dip.
cool show, and then like, I'm pretty sure Limp Bizkit jumped on,
Dude, Limp Bizkit is the sickest
and
band
then
there's
just
ever
jumped
been.
on, and like it went from like everyone loved
Break
each
stuff.
other,
I mean, you
and then
cannot
break
play
stuff.
yes, break
and then
stuff
fires
is the
are burning,
song.
kids are crying,
Kids
tits
were
are out.
Dude, tits were really out. The walls were ripped.
Everyone
The
destroyed
fires,
everything,
Everybody, yeah, that's when-
sweating,
I
dying.
know. People try to blame Fred Durst, and Fred Durst's like, nah, man, I'm here to do my
He's like,
job.
dude, have you ever heard of the song?
Wes Borland's like, oh, my hair's a little
Yeah,
longer than.
he was a sweetheart, but like, yeah. But if you think about it, though, that was the most bizarre thing because they had like Alanis Morissette. I'm so pissed off.
Willie Nelson opened Sundays.
Yeah, and then if I wish I saw Alanis Morissette, she did the. I
We
don't
can
know,
still go. She's still tours,
Is she
babe.
still doing?
She's
Is she still
tours,
doing the
babe.
Jagged
I'm
Little
always,
Pill though?
dude.
Like,
I'm always looking
'cause-
for somebody to go to shows with me.
I'll go to Alanis Morissette in a heartbeat. I'll be there. I'll be front and center. I'll be like, this is... She rips. I mean, that
She rips.
album,
I'm going
like,
to take you,
music,
go listen to some more lyricists.
Let's listen to some femcore.
Femcore.
Let's go.
I love. We went to see Orville Peck, who is not a femme, but he's not a woman, but he is very LGBTQ.
Okay.
For the girls. You know, he's for the girls. He does a few acts with Trixie Mattel. Love.
So
he's fit and sexy.
He's the one with the cowboy hat, right?
Oh yeah, with the fringe.
With the fringe on it.
The fringe
yeah, there's nothing wrong
pecs,
with that.
and he does the dance. No, he's so perfect. Yeah, he does a lot. And he has a full band.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that was quick.
I didn't know that about him, but that's a lot of. Is that?
That was
paper?
a lot of fun. No, the
yeah,
paper.
you missed like a really good conversation, Tyler. We're talking about femcore. We're talking about how much it was. Literally, like, I just got really close to the mic, and we're just talking about sweet.
Softer riffs. We'll be
just
back.
talked about the nicest little things and like just beautiful songs and all kinds of like fun stuff. And then Tyler walks in, kicks the door down, and just starts cleaning messes up. Like, okay,
need another beer, sweetie.
Okay, Mom, like sit down. Give me a beer, Mom. Seriously, give me a beer. Oh, you got me one? Thank you.
Honestly, this tastes better after a little joint. Not
Everything tastes better after a little joint.
Narragansett, seriously the best beer on the planet.
I love Narragansett.
Me too.
I honestly like it's delicious on tap.
Like I've been like the minute that they posted, they were looking for a DMV sales boy.
Dude, I couldn't believe
I tagged you in that. I sent it to you and I said, please get this job.
And we manifested it, dude. Dude, this is just goes to show. Like, this is real talk.
Didn't you just get reposted by them a few weeks ago?
Go for it. Just fucking go for it.
They were not there in there.
Just go for it.
Dude, you like literally just tagged me in the post and was like, Narragansett's hiring a DMV, like the whole nine, Maryland, DC, Virginia. And it's like, apply now. And I was like, all those things, it's like a sweepstakes thing. Like, I was like, no chance in fucking hell they would ever. I literally was like, I remember being pissed. I was like pissed off with my other job. And that's why I was like already looking. I was like, I'm ready to make some moves. And finally was fed up. And I was like, Kara, email me my fucking resume. Because like a week before, I was like, we were literally at the bar editing it. And I had a couple drinks and I literally put on my resume, heavily focused and kicking ass and taking names. Swear to God, it's on my resume. And
make yourself stand out.
And literally sent that shit to Narragansett. And I sent it the day before. I got a phone call, like midday the next day. And they were like, hey, you know, this is so-and-so from Narragansett. We'd love to schedule an interview with you. And I was like, are you serious? I almost didn't pick up because it was just like a random call. I never pick up phone calls. So pick up those random phone calls sometimes.
Yeah.
And literally picked it up and it happened. And I was like, tight. Let's do one tomorrow. And I nailed the interview. I talked to the dude for an hour.
Was it on Zoom?
A Zoom interview. Okay. Like killed it, dude. Like it just felt right. Like I just was like, I need this job. Like I want to do this. And fucking nailed it.
A lot of us needed it for you.
And like at the end of the interview, it was like really awesome because he was just like, we were like, the way we closed out was like, he was just basically like, so how do you like come aboard? And I'm like, you give me an offer, like I guess, like I don't know, like he's like, I mean, do you want to put in your 2 weeks or so? I was like, if you give me a job offer, then yes, I'll put my 2 weeks in. And he goes, well, I got to talk to the owner of the company, and if I like you, I can already do this. Yeah, like the guy that owns the company.
Mr. Gansett?
And he was like, I usually can talk to him, but like he's like, I have a lot of pull here, so if I like you, like I'll just talk to you later. And basically, like 3 hours later, he called me with a job offer, and then sent me a job offer on the fucking email, like so it's all in writing. And I was like, buckle up, buckaroo. I'm gonna be fucking slamming Gansets all around DMV, dude, and selling them sometimes. I mean, I'm just gonna.
Dude, we're just
but just go for it, man. I never thought it would happen, and I just fucking did it, and like just fucking do it. That's all I'm saying. Just fucking do it.
Try it.
That is definitely like.
Yeah.
Do not undersell yourself and always. I saw that it's something that's like very common for people to like. Of our generation to not apply for jobs that we feel that we're underqualified for. Then it says, if you're good at 3 of the 5, 2 of the 5, you're still better.
You're nailing it.
You're still applying.
Yeah.
You know, like you might be the only person that applies because everybody's thinking that way.
The same way. That's
everybody's
exactly
thinking like,
nah,
they ain't gonna take me because I don't know how to use a word. And I'm like, I don't know how to use a word, people, but I'm not gonna be using
fake it
words.
till you make it, baby.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be just like just like high school.
That's how you got a job cooking. That's how I got a job as an optician.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta go for it, man.
Do shit.
You gotta break the third wall, dude.
How hard can it be?
You gotta do it.
How hard can it be?
It's like
it's actually really hard when you start doing it, not when you when you do it.
Absolutely.
It's not hard when you figure it out. It's not hard when you're shown. It's just
if you have someone that's a good teacher and you're willing to learn and
supportive,
and a supportive crew of other people outside of like in your life.
Absolutely. Situationally, you should definitely have a support crew. Like we just talked about it with parents.
And if anyone out there needs a support crew, like we got you.
We're
all available on the internet.
Different areas too.
At rowdy.renza, at Justin_Miller, at
all
Brother
one word.
If you need help, like you can hit us up.
Yeah. Hit me up.
We love that. I mean, that is the
that's tight. Yeah.
It's funny thing is that
I love that. Yeah. Talk.
We've really seen it.
Kiss your boys goodnight.
Kiss your girlfriends.
Kiss your mouth.
Kiss your girlfriends.
Have sex with your girlfriends.
Dude, have sex with your girlfriends every night.
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah, I want to.
Believe
me, I want to.
Kara, have sex with your boyfriend tonight.
Well, that's a husband. It's a hard H on that one.
We were at the wedding.
And have sex.
Yeah. Do that with him.
Forever girlfriends. Forever
Do
girlfriend.
sex on your husband.
Dude, fuck your husband. And have sex with your boyfriend, Justin. Nah.
Oh, that's fucking tight. Oh, man.
Fuck marry, kill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who? What's that?
Kill that lazy behavior.
You have to give 3 people. You have to give 3 options.
No.
No.
Kill.
Oh.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry,
Just go out there.
Just go.
Purge. Fuck, marry, and kill.
Fuck. In that order.
Yeah. Fuck someone, marry the next, and then just kill the third.
Praying mantis.
Keep repeating.
Praying mantis cycle.
I was about to say, that's very mantis of you.
Pro mantis?
You're pro mantis. I love that. Oh my god.
I'm pro.
No, it was fucking.
Oh no, it's you and me.
It was pro-fascist. No. Protis.
Protifa.
Protifa. That's what it was. I couldn't remember it. Pro-mantis.
Pro-mantis and protifa.
What is pro-mantis?
Like, I'm pro-mantis behavior. I'm pro getting out there, fucking marrying.
Oh,
and
like
killing.
a praying mantis?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they
bang
and then murder and then reproduce.
Ended before
and not in that order. I think they bang. No. Yeah, they bang.
The
dude fucking gets his head cut off.
Yeah.
And then
and that's it.
And then
they spawn.
I don't know. How many different species on the planet are intersex?
Few. I was reading about snails. I can tell you about snails.
Tell me about snails. We love snails.
Slogan. I was reading about snails. They are just basically whatever's convenient. You know, whatever swingers, whatever goes. They
mollusks.
They're gonna be around forever for a reason because they are able to adapt, which is why humans will fucking wipe out. Because this. Yeah. So they have this thing called love dart. It's like a horn. They all have it. And the strongest one, it's not their reproductive organ, but what it does is that it's painful, but what it does is it injects hormones into the other snail so they can be able to accept whatever fertilization little thingy they do. So survival of the fittest still partakes. You guys piss so fast. Oh my god. I have to go again too.
Well, my boy's been telling me I take long pisses my whole life.
No. He does. He likes to take his time.
Pretends he has a vagina for a minute.
Really? I want to see that. Anyway, they do this thing where they
do it for the gram, dude. Dude, sit down. Pull your boy out, man.
Goodbye, horses.
That's one of my favorite songs of all time,
Good.
honestly.
Put the lotion in the basket. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again now.
Who the fuck you guys think you're talking to?
I know.
Who the fuck you think you're talking to, dude?
Who the fuck do you think I am?
Well, I'm not. Now I gotta like put that over the. All right. Now it's just you and me. Now it's just tight. Stop looking at me, bro.
Dude, put your boy away, man.
God damn it! That's gonna get us banned off fucking YouTube again, man.
I know, but we can't put that on YouTube. That's Patreon only. Finally, we're getting subscribers on Patreon.
Yeah, finally.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you brought your broad on the cast.
Yeah, we gotta get.
Kara is death. Like you know what she would do? She would fry me the entire time. She's so mean.
Is Lorenza not?
No. She wouldn't fry me. She's so tight. But here's the dagger. She would be like, I think she would be nervous until she got a little drunk. And then she would just start ripping on us. It would be absolutely hilarious. Actually,
Bring her drunk.
Let's get Kara drunk. Let's get Kara drunk again. You know what I mean? Yeah. Should we make like a that's a long hashtag.
Hashtag get Kara drunk again?
That's a lot. That's
I
a
think
lot
it's
of
shorter
syllables.
than Make America Great Again.
That's why it's called MAGA. What do you say? Make
Mac.
Make
No, it's MK
Ultra.
DA.
MKDA. That sounds like a fucking drug.
McDuh. Get me on that McDuh.
McDoubles. You know what I mean? Dude, I swear to God, I'm done with McDonald's. I'm at the point now where I am over McDonald's.
It makes me very sick.
It does.
If I'm sober, it makes me very
sick.
sick.
Nothing tastes good there anymore. I used to love like getting a McDouble and just ripping it up. And not only that, but like getting it churched up. Like I would sometimes I would order mac sauce on it. But now a McDouble tastes like absolute garbage.
You gotta get it with no onions.
I like onions. I like those little onions.
So do I, but like
Then just get
it's
no
the only,
ketchup.
to get it
ketchup
fresh.
on the side.
it's the only thing that I'm willing to sacrifice at McDonald's.
So you can get it fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. You can
does
ask for it on the
taste the same.
side. That's a weird request at McDonald's.
Can I get
You'll get
extra
like
onions?
a tube of like tiny wet onions.
Dude,
Because they're not real onions.
Tiny
like,
wet
I don't
onions.
know what those
Oh.
are. Tiny wet onions is a really
Tiny
cool
Wet Onions is a good.
fucking band name. Or like an
Or
album
that's
name.
that's a great song name.
That's a song. Tiny Wet Onions.
Tiny Wet Onions. T
Tiny.
W O 2.
It's like a
It's in
Prince song.
2/4.
What's 2?
I don't know. It's like 1 2. 1 2. I don't know.
Tiny wet onions all around. Tiny wet onions in the ground. Tiny wet onions on my face. Tiny wet onions all over the place. Tiny wet onions all around.
Don't look at the crowd.
There's tiny wet onions on the ground.
Welcome to my town.
Yo, man, there's like these tiny wet onions all over the place, and I'm like,
You can skip them. You can skip them. You can skip them.
fucking-
Ain't no need for the tiny wet onions in the
clean that shit up?
burger.
Yeah.
man? Can you guys
Get
get
yourself
that
a
shit off the
fresh
ground?
bratty.
I'm not trying to look at any of these tiny wet onions on the ground.
Let's down
That's
your
a palate.
ground.
That is a palate cleanser right there, dude. Cleanse your palate.
So
Mate,
how long did that last?
probably an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I think that was the longest jam. That might have been the longest jam we've ever
That
had.
show, that was pretty intense.
That was, damn, we're just tossing shit around, dude. Really
Dude, fuck
letting this
Liquid
out.
Death.
Did yours rip in half? Yeah, mine too. It's a garbage disposal. Yeah, fuck
It's
Liquid
not
Death.
meant for tall boys, y'all.
Fuck
Liquid
It's
Death.
not meant for little boys either.
I bought a hoodie from them before they were Liquid Death, and like I've hit them up for like 4 years, and not one response.
Yeah.
Actually, I did get a response once. I said, "Hey, can I invest in your company?"
And they said?
They left me on red.
That's not a response.
That is a response.
That's not a response.
You did
Oh my God.
That is a response.
That's a bold move.
In the words
read receipts were on
of the late great Gary Vee.
He's dead.
He's late?
What time? He
Dead
didn't
to
show
me
up?
in my personal. In the words.
Dude, he sucks too. That's the thing.
He is.
Who else is the other God-fearing man? The one that talks Charles Ramsey or something like that?
Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson,
He
the guy that
cries a
killed his
lot.
parents.
No.
Jordan
Bro,
Peterson. No, there was another guy. It was like Gordon
Tyler.
Ramsay or something.
Wow.
Mark
Why
Chef?
is-
No, the fucking
chef?
the guy,
Gordon
the financial dude, like Gordon Ramsay or Burt Reynolds.
Martin Shkreli.
No, the guy. Everyone watched his like. You got to do this method to save money. It's fucking Ned Flanders. What's his name, dude?
He killed his.
Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is a body
What's his name,
no,
dude?
not
It's literally Ramsay. It's like the Gordon Ramsay experience or something like that. Not Hell's Kitchen. His other
Warren Ramsey.
the
Warren
guy.
Buffett.
The guy. When you save money, he's like, you got to do it this way.
Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey.
He didn't kill his parents.
Oh, I thought he did. That's
He
why he was
did?
like. That's why he loves
No.
God now.
No.
I thought he was
That's
trying
why
to.
he
I thought he was
loves-
talking out
No,
of.
Are you-
Dave.
Oh, then that's not a cool
Dave
story. I thought
Ramsey
Dave Ramsey, I thought was
put
a
his
murderer.
put his family in bankruptcy because he over leveraged himself as a real estate investor, as a landlord, which is why you should go up in arms and kill your landlords. And I'm gonna bleep that.
Yeah.
Not for Patreon. Also, I danced around with my cock out for a while, so
Yeah.
that's
Oh, yeah, we
Patreon.
listened
Did you pull
Fucking
like? Did
Q
you go
Lazarus.
full
No, I didn't pull the
no.
full boy. That
No.
sounds soft
I
and
feel like-
flaccid. That's bush. I got bush light dick.
It smells fucking gamey. I'll tell you this, dude.
Dave Ramsey did not kill it. No,
I know,
Dave
I
Ramsey
thought he did.
put his family in very harsh
the-
financial distress, racked up like $8 million of debt,
All right.
declared bankruptcy, and then made $1 billion
Okay, well-
off of selling how to not get into debt.
This is what I thought. I thought he killed his parents
Fuck him, too.
and went
was
into the
out?
prison and then like found God and was like, I know how to like. I'm gonna save
Where'd you
everyone.
get that
That's a better story.
This is what I thought. This is what I wish.
Oh, your brain.
My
thought.
brain
You had a
made it
thought.
up. This is
I'm
how
proud.
I thought. I was thinking.
Think for
I
yourself.
was thinking again, dude. And then
Everyone
and
out
then
there,
he gets
think
out of
for
jail
yourselves,
and he's like,
please.
I'm gonna teach all these guys something. I'm gonna show this world a thing or two.
Mm-mm.
And he comes out flexing.
For
For those
Put
watching at
$100
home,
away.
that is the Shawshank Redemption.
Is it?
Yeah, you're
Morgan
mixing
Freeman?
up the Green Mile, Dave Ramsey, and
fuck.
Shawshank Redemption.
He didn't kill him.
You know what? All boomers, guys.
Newsflash,
Doesn't
dude.
matter.
Dave Ramsey did not kill his parents, but he did teach you how to
Yeah,
save $100.
whenever your parents tell you,
You know
back
who
in
can
my
teach you-
day, I bought a
You know
house
who
for.
can teach you save $100? Me.
Lorenza is really good at saving money.
I wish I had that in my life.
I'm really good
I
at
wish I
spending it
went.
because I like having a
I
podcast.
wish I went places.
I like having a band. I like having a girlfriend. So I'm really good at spending money. I like having a motorcycle.
You gotta
I
sell
like having
that fucking
I want to
motorcycle.
buy a boat.
Well,
Let's
I'm
buy
not say that before.
A motorcycle boat. Let's turn the motorcycle into a boat.
motorcycle.
A motorcycle would be tight.
Motorcycle sounds very psychedelic.
If you were just like going down Ego Alley with a motorcycle, people would be fucking
Dude,
pissy.
you'd be getting your
Someone's
slang
getting pissy.
drained,
Dude,
bro.
Yeah, be like, hold on, dude, you're gonna run over my dick.
And I'd just be dancing like the fucking like what I was just doing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, you mean-
Just
But
do
you-
This,
would-
I'll do it again.
no. Here's the move. Lorenza's like riding, and you're on the back on like pegs, and you got your boy tucked under, and she's just playing Q Lazarus coming in like real slow.
And I'm just like tiny white onions
Yeah.
on the ground.
And they just put it in a slip.
Bro,
He's like,
yes.
that would be the mode.
Justin, that would be the lyrics that he will remember.
Do you know what? The only lyrics I ever repeat in my head all goddamn day are the ones that I make up when I jam with you.
See?
I don't remember.
catching
band
you.
lyrics
Me
that
too,
I played
it's a
for 10
disease.
fucking years.
It's a disease.
I remember
every
the
song
bullshit we
in the
make up
Frog
together.
Town.
Yeah.
Every song in
Oh.
Frog Town.
Do you?
Yeah, I like frogs. I smoke weed with bugs.
Dude,
Or reverse, but whatever.
I met the coolest dude yesterday.
Is he
I have to shout this dude out. His
Shout
name was
out.
Matt.
Matt.
Mouth. His name was
Sheds the mouth.
Mouth Matt
Lip.
was there. Yeah, old cleft lip Matt. No, he had a beautiful mouth. Yeah, test it.
You feel
Testing.
that shit wrapped
It was
around
beautiful,
your
dude. It was
fucking-
cute, dude. Yeah, it was cute. We looked each
Yeah,
other in
look.
the eyes. Yeah, it was a little.
He wrapped his lips around your gans.
Yeah, his mouth. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's velvet, but like, anyways. Okay, we gotta fucking. Okay, man down. So he comes out of nowhere and he was talking about how he was like. We were talking about somehow. This is what happens when you drink craft beer. You start talking about where you come from, like your heritage. And I was like, yeah, I'm like German Irish, and he was like, I'm Welsh and something else, but he's like,
What's the ABV?
I'm a bog person.
A bog?
He was like, yeah, I come like my family comes from bogs. And I was
Dude, that's
like,
a thing. That's a
bogs.
thing.
And I was like, dude, that's my fuck. You know me, like that's my ripper.
I
was
fuck
like,
with bogs.
like, what's your favorite body of water? Bogs.
I did the whole sexual test with Kara and Justin, figure them both out.
Oh, yeah,
Justin's
that was
answer was
hilarious.
bogs for his body of water, and Kara's was like the Caribbean.
Do you remember
And
mine?
I was like, you guys gonna be so.
I was like,
Do you
rough
remember?
as a
I
sex.
remember. I
I
remember.
love rough sex.
Do you remember mine?
I love just.
A stanky sex. Sorry, I'm like trying to.
I know you know mine.
Yeah, I remember yours.
It's the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
It's not a body. I guess it is.
Bruh,
said it.
try
Yeah.
to fight them on that one. Try to fight them on that one.
I mean, I'm not gonna. waste
My
time.
father sailed through it by himself. It's a goddamn body of
Oh.
water.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
your dad.
You don't remember
You
what I
think
said?
so?
I'm
Did he catch any tuna out there?
No, he was scared for his life.
Yeah, I would be too. You're in the triangle, dude.
Dude.
That's the glitch
All right, we'll
in the
come back.
matrix.
We'll come back.
You
We can
coming?
come back to
What are
that.
you sleep? You scared? Your dad made it up. Tall tale.
The whole tale.
There was something off the wall, but also like right on the tip of the tongue.
You tiny dancer.
Ta.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. My drunk jams get very rad.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm
Are we
huge
getting
into
food
Elton
after
John.
this?
Yeah, what do you guys? Yeah, what's the move? Don't go to Rofo, dude.
Wawa.
Wawa rips. You already know what to get.
Last time I went to Rofo with you, I spent $30 on fucking stomach aches.
And you took that sub home too. Like, you got a sub for no reason, dude.
I ate it.
We ate it the next day. It was
I
like
mean,
done.
okay, that's actually really cool. I
Yeah.
mean,
Tyler has an aversion to going to the grocery store, so we don't go to the grocery store. He also has an aversion to food delivery services, so we just don't have food in the house unless I
Yeah.
buy it.
I don't need to eat.
Unless
dude,
I buy it.
Here's the thing.
Unless
Here's
I buy it. That doesn't make sense. Bro, it doesn't make
Dude,
sense, baby. It
let
doesn't
me
make
tell you what's
sweet pie.
true.
It doesn't.
I don't remember your body of water, and I'm very apologetic about it.
Yeah.
I feel it was like the glacier
No,
canyons.
it was
No, it
Adriatic
wasn't a
Sea.
location. It was like a
I
thing.
know
you
it was like an that's what I mean. It was like an ethereal. It was like
It's not an
it was the water on fucking Saturn.
No, I didn't say that.
It was Mercury.
I
It was
wish
like
I was that.
It was like the ice caps they discovered. on
No,
Mars.
I didn't say that. I remember exactly what I said.
the sink.
Remind me. I don't remember.
Waterfalls.
That's not a body of water.
Yes, it is. I knew there's a Bermuda Triangle. No.
That's right. It was like you said the TLC song.
No, I didn't see that
I know.
TLC song.
That test was given by a old,
Uncle John.
not my uncle, because I do have an Uncle John.
Ah.
It was given by a grateful a person that traveled with the Grateful Dead for 40 years, and it was supposed and like there's a lot of and I wish I remembered those questions.
It's Carl Jung.
Young.
It's Carl Jung's test.
Carl Jung.
Oh, okay. You're gonna correct me on that, but you're not gonna know about his test. That's mansplaining, ladies.
Yeah.
We
I
are
was smelling like a
mansplaining.
rose on my
birthday deathbed. I am smelling like a rose.
You cup your mic, and that's what happens when you cup your mic.
You sound like this.
I don't care. Mr. Sheffield.
Well, I think that was a fucking tremendous podcast.
I do too. Because now we're all cupping.
Yeah,
this
you
is when you
put your
know
dick out,
you
baby,
did
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I pull my
Yeah.
dick
Go
out
pull
on the
your dick.
Heavy Riffs Podcast. I did put my dick out on the Heavy Riffs Podcast.
I am the groove master. I don't know that forever.
He's a rapist.
Rapist.
Oh, rapist. I'm
I
a
know,
rapist.
I know.
I
I'm
mean
a
a rapist, dude. A full-blown rapist. He's a rapist. I have a rapist wit. Sorry, I'm retarded.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't
Let's
say
just
that
keep
word
saying
anymore.
a lot of
Fuck,
bad words.
dude.
Let's say
I'm
let's say the R
illegitimate.
word.
I'm illiterate.
Let's say
I'm illiterate.
both.
I'm illiterate.
No, let's just keep saying
He's
both
too
R
biased.
words.
Yeah.
Let's just keep
Yeah. Fuck them, dude. Fuck 'em.
Let's just keep saying words.
Yeah. Fuck
What?
words, man.
I can say bitch.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
you guys have a girl.
Damn.
You guys have a
I'm
girl.
a bitch. I'm a lover.
I'm a saint.
I was born as a bitch one day. I am a fucking bitch.
All right.
What do you say?
Heavy Riffs Podcast, the best podcast on the internet.
Thank you guys for tuning in on this one.
Shout out to Lorenza for joining
turtles.
us.
Save the turtles.
Yeah.
Save the turtles.
Save turtles. Drink straws. Eat turtles.
Paper
All right.
straws suck, but like
Paper
turtles are
straws suck,
tighter than your plastic obsession.
Paper turtles.
Eat the rich, y'all.
Eat the rich, burn the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spread them.
And go home and
You're
fuck
allowed to
your
participate
ladies.
and
Go
also be
home. Don't be an
constructive.
That means you're a cock. Good night.
Fuck Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon.
Oh, get to bed, dude.
Why would
You're
you?
an anus. You're an anus, and I hope you fucking chip your front tooth, dude.